The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
The pass set it all up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Gobert. Jay, 48 wins for Utah last year. Good for 5th in the West. What's the forecast now?
I know Jazz fans may hate me on this one, but they'll be 5th or worse. And the reason why I'm saying this is that every team above them has 2 superstars or more. Who is going to be that second superstar to go along with Donovan Mitchell is a big-time question for Quinn Snyder.
Conley. Not that time. James into the front court. 2-point advantage. They go down to Davis. Short jumper off the mark. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And the Lakers have the rebound. Davis to James. They'll get it down to Davis. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 4. To Gobert. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron into the front court. Leads a bucket. Knocked loose. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Danny Green. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
LeBron James with the rock. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Mitchell up against the 8-time All-Star. Has a chance. Mitchell shot off the mark. LeBron into the front court. Lead is 2. To Davis, down low. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Conley into the front court. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive. To Conley. Trying to cash in. Conley shot off the mark. To Davis. Anthony Davis. Looking good. 4 for 5. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Conley.
Big pick right there.
Gets it in the right corner. Conley. Mitchell. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Twenty-footer at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Mudiay into the front court. Now down 6. Couldn't keep it in. Off Rajon Rondo. Mudiay. Can't miss those.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Rondo with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Mudiay to Joe Ingles. To Mudiay. To Joe Ingles. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats.
Flushes down the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Mudiay with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. To Davis. Can't connect from inside.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
I'm here. I got ball.
Mudiay to Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys up by 15. To Davis. Epe Udoh sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's no good. Great defense. To Mudiay. Joe Ingles. Down low for Udoh. Shot from the lane won't go. Rondo into the front court. The lead is 15. Ingles with the rebound. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down. Runner here won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Mudiay. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Utah. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Davis. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Utah's got it.
I got ball. I got ball.
Mudiay.
Pick up. Match up.
To Joe Ingles. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Bradley to Davis. To Bradley. And 2 for AD.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Gobert. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Utah ball. Mudiay to Gobert. Probing the defense. Had a chance, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope down low for Davis. Finish that. Wide open look won't go. 19-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz,
game trap, field goals.
as long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Baseline drive. Shot from in close, no good. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Mitchell with the rebound. To Conley. Green, guarded by Howard. Not that time. To Davis. Superman, Dwight Howard. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Mitchell missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. LeBron with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. And scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by Howard. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell. Not easy.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
It's James controlling the offense. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Kuzma to Howard. Won't go. Another follow. Stays out. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot by Bogdanovic. Off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Jazz will take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Short jumper misses. Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Hey, watch the screen.
To Davis. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Doesn't get the bounce. Superman, Dwight Howard. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Moutier, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jazz have the ball. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. Third quarter comes to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact. No whistle. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Here comes the screen. Green matched up with Howard. From long range. Not getting the bounce. Howard against the former Hoya. To James. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Kyle Kuzma. James. McGee, defended by Green. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Knocked away. Was it coming down? Yes, it was. Goaltending. New blood coming in for both sides. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. LeBron shot, that's no good. Moutier into the front court. His guys down big. Jeff Green guarded by Howard. Baseline drive. Mitchell on the drive, but he can't finish. LBJ has it. Surveys the floor. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Bradley to Davis. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Danny Green. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Utah with the possession. Conley to Joe Ingles. Has a chance. Just off the mark. Bradley to Howard. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Conley. And he scores. Unguardable, Jet.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Bradley to Davis. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. It's Jazz ball. Conley defended by Howard. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Bradley to Davis. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Mike Conley at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Check out the leading scores for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up.